And while economists say the CPI numbers are more promising than previous months, people who were already struggling across our area continue to bear the brunt of inflation. Fox 43's Madeline Cudahy spoke with several nonprofits from across the region to find out what Pennsylvania's most vulnerable people are dealing with.
Inflation numbers this morning showing small signs of improvement. The president yesterday noting the economy is moving in the right direction.
Taking inflation very seriously, and it's my top domestic priority.
But for people in low-income situations across South Central PA, the problem isn't getting better. In fact, Stacey Blake, CEO of YWCA Lancaster, says it's getting worse.
So we know that any time that we see challenges on an economic front, whether it's around employment, whether it's around inflation today, whether it's around any other price changes, those impacts affect the marginalized communities more.
The Pennsylvanians she works with are struggling to make ends meet, especially when it comes to food and gas.
The impact of inflation is uneven because it impacts the types of things you are required to purchase, which is going to mean your groceries, your gas in particular.
Julie Kennedy with the United Way agrees, saying calls to their 211 number for housing and rental assistance have drastically increased.
The housing tends to be the most where we see the most flux of calls. Affordable housing in our area has really, it's getting to a level where it's almost like a parody. So often I heard from people, do I stay in my house? Do I pay my light bill?
And the problems are cyclical. President of the Community Progress Council in York, Robin Rohrbaugh, says.
And the inability to have a kind of long-range vision about what they want to see happen to their lives. Because if you're struggling to keep a roof over your head or feed your children that day, what's happening 3 months down the road is not something that you're able to focus on.
Inflation issues leading to survival mode for too many in our area.
We call that the tyranny of the moment. It's just minute by minute.
Madeline Cudahy, Fox 43 News.